Stampin' friends, it's TxStampin Sharon. I am going to be sharing a really pretty card with you today. It's a very easy card to do, and I hope you like it. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, you can do so below. After you subscribe, make sure you hit the little bell. You'll be notified the next time I upload a video. I upload videos 3 times a week, so I hope you enjoy them, and I would love to hear your comments. Let's make my card. Here's my card that I'll be sharing with you today. I love the layout, and I just loved all of it. I'm using the Forever Lovely stamp set, and that is from the occasions. And you know, once Valentine's Day passes, this paper is still gorgeous to use, and it's called All My Love Designer Series paper. I'm also using the All My Love ribbon combo pack, and that is Lovely Lipstick and Flirty Flamingo. The thing about these, when they come in a pack like that, you should probably write on there with a Sharpie what it is, because you're like, I don't know what color that is. So I'll be doing that when the video is over with, because I have to pull out the catalog to see what the colors are. Now, the Designer Series paper comes 12 by 12, all right? The easiest way to make this card is to just go ahead and cut a strip that's 4 inches long, or 4 inches wide, and then cut it at 6 inches, and then you have enough to do some overlapping and adding the ribbon. So this is 6. Let's just do a visual here. So this is now going to be 6 inches. My card base is 5.5, so I'm going to have about a 3/4 of an inch overlap, if that helps you. And I do want that like that. I think the printed paper is prettier, so I'm going to add a little bit of snail across this part. And then to help me line it up without pulling out a ruler to see what is 3/4 of an inch, I'm just going to take, and I am lining up where my finger is and across the top. You see that? There we go. So now we have that. We're going to actually use 2 pieces of ribbon. Because I just found that this was the best way. The Designer Series paper is thinner. If this was on a layer of cardstock, I wouldn't have as much of an issue with the ribbon pulling up the paper if I was to just tie it in a bow this way. But also, the biggest thing is that it saves ribbon. Why would you need a big chunk of ribbon there when no one can see it? Just securing down my ribbon. And now we're going to hover over, and I'm looking at the top and looking at the sides to make sure that I'm on straight. I'm going to be using Lovely Lipstick ink and Pear Pizzazz. Just going to protect my paper here. Now this layer of Whisper White I cut with the stitched framelits. Can you see that? Those rectangle stitch framelits have just been my go-to. I love them because I don't feel like I have to mat this on another layer, because the stitching is kind of a little matte effect. So we're going to turn this way. Wishing you a lovely day. And the flowers and leaves are 2 steps, 2-step stamping. And I have just found that if I stamp the flowers first, I can line up the leaves better. And I kind of wanted a lot of flowers on here, so I went at an angle. But to be honest, when I did that, lining up the leaves caused me a little bit of thinking because I couldn't see the whole stamped image. All right, ooh, got a lot of ink there. We're gonna ink up our Pear Pizzazz. So y'all will understand if I have to turn this around a few times to make sure I'm lined up. All right, so this part of the leaves goes around this section of flowers. So I look at that, and then I start looking on this end to make sure I'm not stamping the leaves right on a flower. Make sense? Thanks for being patient with me on this because like I said, it's like, oh, I don't know. I guess I can't do crooked. I don't know. Let's see how I did. Woohoo! I only got a little bit off right there, but it's all good. Like I said, it takes a little practice to stamp sideways. We're going to add this layer on with some dimensionals. As you can tell, this is a very quick card to make. You could use any colors of designer series paper, any stamp set you want. So I'm just gonna add that right there. And then I'm actually just gonna tie a bow instead of, like I said, wrapping it around. And y'all know me, I like to leave the ribbon on the bolt, so I don't have a whole lot of waste. If you didn't want to tie a bow, I know some people tell me they're bow challenged, which I don't know how to teach you how to tie a bow. I have to play with it myself sometimes. You could always just tie it into a knot right there. I'm going to add this on with a glue dot. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and grab two because it's kind of a bulky ribbon. And then I'm going to decide how I want my bow. Like it just like that. And there you have it. Pretty quick and easy, right? I love the designer series paper on this card. I love the ribbon, and I loved how easy it was for me to put it together. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Happy stamping, y'all!